if you had a committee that dealt with children's rights, it wouldn't occur to you to put a child in charge of it, simply because we acknowledge that children are not mature enough, experienced enough, capable enough, or maybe even articulate enough to run a committee dealing with a lot of children. That is, we put children into a subcategory of humans who need special attention and cannot really fend for themselves that well. That being the case, what do you think about the UN appointing a trans woman as a champion for women? Does that not mean that they are saying that women cannot really deal with this themselves? They're a subcategory, not as capable as men, and need some guidance from somebody who is not female. I'm Graniopteryx. Okay, well, this article here, it says the UN choice to crown a trans champion for women is an insult. And as I said, it's not an insult. It is a statement that women can't be their own champions. Now, Munroe Bergdorf, this article, by the way, is from the 4th of January. I've had it hanging around quite a while. There have been a lot of other things interrupting, but I really did want to get on with this. She says, no matter how glamorous Munroe Bergdorf looks, her niche experience doesn't make her superior to a biological woman. It doesn't make her a biological woman, and that's the point. And I don't call this plastic-enhanced parody of femininity glamorous either. I mean, look at that. What woman looks like that? Or this here. That's a lot of surgery. I'm interrupting to remind you to click like and to subscribe and share. Also, I'm constantly being told that YouTube removes subscriptions. So please click the notification bell and check that you really are subscribed. All the links to my other channels are in the description, including links to donation sites. I'm always grateful, of course, for donations, but simply clicking like is the best thing you can do for this video and my channel generally. Thank you. Now, before I carry on talking about this silicone enhanced, exaggerated, pouting caricature of femininity, I am going to refer to this person as she. Not because I want to, but because I have a house and I would prefer not to be sued out of it. And I cannot rely on the law looking at this person and saying, okay, Demi, you're right. Go away. I can practically rely on the courts telling me I'm in the wrong. So sorry about that. It's going to be she from now on. So this champion for human rights, this champion for female rights or femininity or whatever, she taunted one woman on Twitter, and I mean a woman. She called her a hairy, barren lesbian. This from somebody who doesn't even have the beginnings of reproductive capability now. She's also made racist comments, many of them. But of course, yeah, that was only about white people. So, well, yeah, that's all right then. I suppose she might exempt Jeremy Corbyn. I've read that those two are big buddies. But that doesn't surprise me at all. Corbyn falls over himself to adopt any cause that's destructive of reality or British society, making people unsure about what they're saying, like my problem here, calling that person he, which I wouldn't dream of doing, of course not. And sterilising people, medicalising them, filling them with hormones and plastic, and then saying, yes, they really are women. Well, that goes with the territory, the sort of territory that Corbyn prefers to inhabit. But, before I carry on, my apologies to those men who transitioned, live as women, don't make a fuss about it. The real people who know that their outward appearance makes them feel more comfortable in society, but it doesn't change biology. And making such a person as Bergdorf, who's, as I say, makes her living, her living out of being a cartoon of a woman. It's entirely predictable that the UN would do that. After all, they are an organisation that made the Iranian government, which is a poisonous copy of an administration, as the head of the Human Rights Council. And they can, with the same straight face, appoint a lampoon of a woman to represent women. It all goes, as I said, with the territory. And it's more than an insult. It is a setting aside of women. It's a placing of women in a part of society which needs a spokesman to represent it. It's not an insult, it's a disgrace. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.